I want to talk to you about washing. You might be able to hear my washing machine going in the background. It's got a size 2 kit in there. It's going round and round and round. It's spinning, and hopefully before long it'll be ready to hang out. So you've got your beautiful, beautiful, beautiful nappy. This one has flamingos on. And your little one has pooed in it. They always poo in new nappies. It's just a thing. If you're struggling to get your child to go do a poo, stick them in a brand new nappy that you want them to wear for, you know, a special occasion for the rest of the day, maybe for some photos or something. They'll poo in it immediately. So they pooed in the nappy. They've weaned, so it's a lump. If they're a newborn, it's just a smear of yellow. If they are formula or combi fed, it might be a little bit lumpy. Follow the instructions for the weaned poo. If they're a newborn, it just goes straight in your wash bag. Just chuck it in. If they've weaned or you're combi feeding, then you'll want to get the worst of it off. You might have been using a reusable liner. If you have, I can't grab the one that I was going to grab. There it is. If you've been using a reusable liner, you can just lift that up and ping it down the toilet. If it won't ping, you could use a bit of loo roll to get it off. If that still doesn't work, dip it in the toilet, put it near where the water comes out for the flush, give it a flush, and sluice it off. Anything that's left, just don't worry about it, wrap it back up. And if you've not been using a liner because you're using, say, a pocket nappy, you can do the same thing with the whole nappy. Just dip it down, grab it by a corner that's not going to lose anything, flush it over. It's then going to be a bit wet. You're going to want to get it into your bag or your bucket quickly. Chuck it in your wet bag or your bucket. If you're using a bucket, if you use a net, then you can lift the net out when it comes time to the washing machine. You're not hoiking it in like this. So, you've got your poo off. If you're really squeamish, you can use a disposable liner. You still need to pop as much of the poo down the toilet as you can, and then put this bit in a nappy bag, in a bin. Please don't flush them. They don't flush. You can run them through the wash a few times and reuse them that way. So the fact that you can wash them tells you everything you need to know about why you shouldn't flush them. So we've now got rid of the poo. We've got either a bucket full or a wet bag, biggish wet bag, this one's inside out, full of nappies. Enough to fit in your machine. You're going to take it to the machine, either the whole bucket or the bag, and then when you get to the machine, if you've got a bucket, you're going to lift the mesh out, and the mesh is going to go in with it. Make sure that any toggles are open, like this, so it's not tied tight. These wet bags, it doesn't very easily, unless you've got it full of stuff, and then it'll slowly slide down. But you want that, you want it to be open. You're going to open the washing machine door, and you're going to force your nappies in. Don't worry about getting them out. And also, don't worry about fishing the inserts out of these. You might want to pull them out a slight way, but they don't need to come out. They'll come out in the wash. And if they don't, they'll come out when you dry it, or when you get them out to dry them. So, they're in your machine. Cold rinse. That just rinses out the wee, gives the poo a quick chance to get out. Don't use a hot rinse or a hot cycle at this point. Use a cold rinse so that it doesn't set the ammonia smells. And then a long 60-degree wash with non-bio powder. I know, I feel like I want to have something really complicated that makes you go, ooh, I must take notes. No, cold rinse, 60-degree wash, non-bio powder, no fabric conditioner, no bleach, nothing weird and wonderful. Long 60-degree wash with a full dose of powder, hang them out to dry. That's it. Really, really easy. Full bag, in machine, cold rinse, 60-degree wash, full dose of non-bio powder. Check that online, how much powder you need for your machine. That'll be on the side of the box. Your water hardness will be on the internet. Check those out. Use a full dose. Hang them to dry. The sun will deal with any stains, and then stick them back on your bum. It's great. Really easy. Sorry, it's not more.